looks like Scaffold Directory / Moonshot Directory is next. Who wants to talk about that?
Yep, I can talk about that.
Oh, and just a reminder, let's maybe start with the problem that's being solved. I think we've been diving right into demos, and maybe starting with the problem that's being solved and then going into the solution might be a good idea.
I'll do the problem probably.
You have 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Here we go. So the problem we're finding is coordinating around projects, developers, and how we, like, if I had to ask someone here for a list of all the builders on the Moonshot and what they've been working on, that's actually a lot harder problem than you think, which is really weird, but that's kind of something that has emerged. So the Scaffold Directory at first started as we need a directory for everyone who's working in Web3. And if you've heard me shill it, I shill it all the time, but I have this like speed run right here that I'll paste into chat that's like all these challenges. It's like a curriculum, it's a tech tree of learning Web3. If you're a Web2 developer, pick this up and kind of go through it. And so Scaffold Directory is a profile system where you can sign off on each of your challenges as you finish them. And you can then kind of have a list of who all's working on what are all the projects. And then even there's kind of this third angle. If you're a recruiter looking for a Web3 builder, you could go to this directory and see like hundreds of different builders. And, you know, I want to filter down by commit reveal to see if they know how commit reveal works or something like that. So it started as Scaffold Directory for those purposes. But then we have the same problem even with Moonshot, where we don't know what all we're working on. We don't know who all is working on what. We don't know what's important and what's not. So zooming in on that, we want to take the Scaffold Directory and fork it to make a Moonshot directory so we can just coordinate and understand who's working on what. And sorry, Danny, that was a long-winded problem statement. But the problem is we're disorganized and we need a list of projects, a list of builders, and that like a recruiting list if someone wanted to see all the builders. So sorry about that. Go ahead, Danny. Show us what we have so far.
So I'll see if I can show my screen. I will try to share the desktop so you can see my MetaMask. Cool. Can you see it?
Got it.
Cool. Maybe it's a bit small. Well, so right now I'm looking at the page. So first of all, the styles and everything is just, this is still a POC, a proof of concept. We have a designer working on the design, so this is going to look much better. But just to give you, a sneak peek of what we are building and what we have implemented already. So here you would see some kind of event stream as people do things on this tool. You would see here somebody submitted a challenge, somebody approved that challenge, and this kind of stuff. And you see a list of builders. So this is, by the way, I will paste the link to the Scaffold Directory if anyone wants to download it and play around. This is like the seed data we have. We have these 4 people. This one is admin. This one has this challenge submitted. This one has one accepted, one rejected. So let's just log in as one of them. For example, let's log in as the admin. Let's see. Can you see MetaMask?
Yep.
Cool. Because like we don't have users. Like the concept of user is not something we have. Everything is signed. So any transaction is signed, and that's. I mean, we don't interact with the blockchain. It's just a Web2 project with signatures. So everything is on a database. In this case, locally, because I'm just showing this. But yeah, like everything is saved on the database through signatures, like everything is signed. Here I can see the review, like I can see challenges that I can review because I'm an admin. I can, leave a comment here and approve. I get the signature, otherwise I wouldn't be able to, approve this. So I sign this, and then if I go back to this guy, it has the challenge accepted. If we go back to the feed, we see that the challenge submitted by this person has been accepted. And now we have like seconds, but I'll go and log in as a new user, something that is completely new here. Let's see if I can open this real quick. I think this one doesn't have an account. Okay, connect. Okay, this one, the profile is empty at the moment. They don't have any challenge, so they have to like sign in as builders. So they would sign in. Let's see. Okay, sign.
Heads
And
up,
now,
Daniel, you got 1 minute.
Yep, thank you. So here I see that I just created an account. I can go to my profile. This is going to change, but the idea is that in your profile, you can open a new challenge and submit something. So let's submit a solution here. Solution. I have to sign, as I said, everything is signed. So submissions, approvals, rejections, everything. In the feed now, I submitted a solution for this challenge, and then I would have to go back to the admin to be able to see the challenge reviews, and I could reject it. But well, I think you get the idea. This is what I have, what we have right now, and as I said, we have the designer working on this, and this should look much better in days, basically. So I think that's all. I hope we didn't run out of time.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Anything that you have a call to action for with respect to this project?
Very, very soon, we will be putting it out for you to go fill out your Moonshot profile and your Scaffold ETH profile. So you as builders will get in and sign stuff soon.
Alrighty. Snaps for Scaffold Directory.